monster romance. I have a shopping addiction. I think they stopped. Thank you. Somewhere out there is my neighbors mowing their lawn, so that's something I cannot control. So excuse that. I think they stopped. Thank you. Imagine if they like looked up right now and they're like, what the heck? Hi bookish besties, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Sally and you're watching Sally Reputation. So today you are going to take a sneak peek into my shopping addiction. I call it retail therapy, but I think the broader term, the most obvious term, is a shopping addiction. And of course, you know I'm a big reader. That's what we do a lot of on this channel. So I have a book haul. This haul is actually pretty interesting, and I want to preface something first. I was digging in my hard drive and I found a super duper old haul like back in 2022 of like November. It never got edited, it never got posted, and it was just left in the draft of my hard drive. What I decided to do was find all the books in that haul in my collection and show you in this video. Yes, this is an old haul, but I did go shopping like recently, so I added a bunch of new books into this haul to make this one gigantic haul. So I don't want to make this intro too long, so let's get straight into it. Yeah, I don't know, let's go. Why did they turn on their mower? I am starting off this haul with it's not controversial, but it is an interesting book. If you heard what came out of my mouth, I want you to keep that between this channel only. Anyways, I am starting off with Titan by Gillian Graves, and if you see this cover, it is interesting. So, this is a monster romance. This is interesting. When I bought this, I was not a monster girly. I was just like teasing the monster genre. Like I could never imagine like an alien walking down my street. And then this book came along. I tried reading the Ice Planet Barbarian series and I would like giggle and I would laugh. It was just so comedic. This book is it really brought the heat. And it made me a monster girly because it was so spicy. This is Gargoyles in LA, and they are fighting for a keystone to save kind of their gargoyle world. Basically, this gargoyle has to fake date this human named Juliana because she has access to all these like high class parties, and that's where the keystone is hiding. Super smutty, and it can convert you into a monster girly. That's all I have to say. Oh, I want y'all to somehow see the books. Anyhow, we're moving on. Next, I have Take a Hint, Danny Brown by Talia Hibbert, and I just finished this book. It was so amazing. It was so good. This is actually the second book in the Brown Sister trilogy, and I didn't read the first one, and I just kind of hopped into the second one, but they're all standalones, and this one was so good. This one is about Danny Brown, and she's a PhD student, and she has to fake date a security guard at like her campus because a viral video happens of them, like him carrying her out of the campus building, and just basically they have to fake date. But it's more like she wants to fake date him to help him out because he also has like a side business and their viral video is really helping him out. And so she was like, oh, I'll fake date you to help your business grow. They're also friends, so it's like a friends to lover. I'm explaining this in one of the most like complicated way when it's not complicated at all. I don't know why I'm making it so hard, but it's great. I actually ended up giving this a 5 out of 5, and I actually listened to it on audiobook like half of the time. I switched back and forth, and it was amazing. Next, I got The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez, I think is how you say it. I don't really know how to pronounce their last name, so I hope I'm saying it right. But I heard amazing things about this author. They just wrote Yours Truly, and it literally is all over my For You page, all over my Bookstagram. I literally can't escape it, so I think I have to read something from this author. I decided to pick up The Friend Zone because, funny story, someone from TikTok commented on one of my videos like last year and said, you should read this book. And I was like, okay. I'm easily influenced, so if you comment a book on my socials, I'll probably buy it. I'm easily convinced. I have a shopping addiction. I bought it and I'm so excited for it because, yeah, I just am. Anyways, I don't really know what this book is about, except for the female main character is helping her best friend plan her wedding, and she meets a guy. That's all I know. And I think they form a friendship before they actually fall in love, so friends to lover. But I'm still excited. Next, these are some books from Target, and I did not know Target sell indie published books. So these are independently published books, like they don't have a traditional publishers. That's so cool because I did not know that, and I'm so glad I picked these up because 2 of these ended up being picked up by a publisher, so these covers are no longer to be found. Anyways, I picked up Marriage for One by Ella Mays, and I'm so excited for this because I love this cover, and I know people don't like male model covers or like people on covers in general, but I kind of do. Sometimes. It depends on like how it actually looks because sometimes they look like odd, but I actually like this one. And I think this one got picked up. If it didn't, I know it's getting like recovered into a cartoon cover. And even though I love cartoon covers, I think I prefer the male model cover. I'm glad I got this because this is out of stock now. Like you can't find the male model cover anywhere, and I'm just excited. I'm glad. I haven't read this yet, but I did not know they sell independently published books. There's no publishers on this. It's cool. This one is Grumpy Sunshine, Marriage of Convenience, and I don't know why they have to get married. I don't know. It's a book talk book. TikTok made me buy it. I don't know. But if you read it, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm excited. Oh, in my 2022 book wrap-up, I said I no longer really read Mariana Zapata books, but I did say some of these books are really old, and I'm kind of like refilming this haul with new books. So this is one of like the old books that didn't make it in the drafts. That did not make sense at all. This is one of the books that was in the draft of the haul. I think you know what I mean. Anyways, this is All the Roads Lead Here by Mariana Zapata. I don't know what to do with this book since I already have it. I bought it because I like some of the tropes in here. I think it was single parent trope. They're in the woods and he's protective. I think Mariana Zapata does a lot of like Grumpy Sunshine, and I think the male main character is grumpy. It's a small town romance. The female main character is trying to start over, figure out her life, and mend her broken heart. So I feel like there's a lot of tropes in here that I would enjoy in a book, but I don't know if I would connect to the writing style. So I don't really know what to do with this book yet, so I'm just kind of holding on to it. Next, we have another monster book. And suddenly I became a monster girly. This is part of the Alien Ice Planet Barbarian series, and this is the 4th book or 3rd book, I can't remember, but this one is about Kira, and Kira actually has like the translator in her ear, so she actually understands like what the aliens are saying, and I thought this one would be pretty interesting, but it ended up not being. I already read this book because it ended up being like in the old haul, and I think it was in my April wrap up. I'm not sure which month it was. I didn't enjoy this book as much as I did like book 1, 2, or even like some of them after. So I don't know why I only own this book out of every single one in the series. I couldn't tell you why. Second stack. We're getting somewhere, people. We're getting to some new books, and this one was actually just sent to me like a couple days ago, so I'm really excited to show y'all. This one is an ARC, and it's not on sale into June. It doesn't say the date. It just says June 2023, and it's actually an Amazon Prime show. Which is really cool. I got to watch the trailer, like the publisher sent me a link, and I was like, you guys have to read this book and then watch the trailer. I think it's already out by now, but let me show you the book. This is My Fault by Mercedes Ron, and it's so pretty. It's so pink, and it's like amazing. Oh, this is young adult. I did not expect that. I thought this was adult. I got this little card with all the tropes, and let me just read it for you. Enemies to lover, forced proximity, car racing, fake dating, who did it to you trope like protective, and forbidden romance. Thank you Sourcebooks and Bloom Books for sending this to me. I'm so excited for when this comes out and for the Amazon show. Next, we also have another TikTok recommendation, and it's On the Hustle by Adriana Herrera. I am once again very easily influenced. Just comment on my social and I'll probably buy it. Anyways, regardless, after buying this book, I actually saw like a handful of Bookstagram reviews, and I think they've all been above 4 stars or like 4 stars and above, which is pretty good. Everyone had a good time with this book, and I am not a picky reader, I don't think. I tend to rate pretty high. So I know, why did my window just shake? I know this one is going to be a good read. And it's enemies to lover, which is one of my favorite tropes, top one. I don't think anything else tops it to me. I'm really excited for this, and I think I'm going to read this in the summer because I feel like that would be perfect, and I just can't wait. Look how tall the stack is going. In my lap, I basically have 2 brand new books, but I got them for 50 cents each. My library has this thing where they sell 50 cents books, and it just happens every day. They just have a little corner in the library, and they just have a bunch of books, and it's 50 cents. And they're really chill about it. Sometimes I've come in and I was like, I don't have cash. Do you think you can hold this? And they're like, just pay next time. Or one time I pulled out my wallet and I didn't have cash, but I was counting my coins, and they're like, just pay whatever you can. They really don't care. It's just books that they no longer want, books that people donate, ex-library books. It's just there for sale. But sometimes they have really cool books, really brand new books, popular books. What I got was Neon Gods by Katie Roberts, and I actually read this before, but I don't own it, so I decided to buy it because it was 50 cents. But basically, this is a modern retelling of Hade and Persephone, and it's super modern. There's technology, there's internet, there's just everything in the real world right now. But Persephone is arranged to marry Zeus, and she doesn't want to, so she runs away, and then she meets Hades, and the story kind of progresses from there. It's a modern retelling, but it's pretty spicy. I liked it, and I'm not a Greek mythology person. I don't know anything about anything. I don't know any Greek gods. I barely know names. But this one was super easy to follow. So the next book I got for 50 cents is the second book in the Bridgerton series. Why is there a piece of hair? Anyways, so this is the Viscount Who Loves Me, and this is Anthony's and Kate's story. And I remember when the second season came out, all I saw on TikTok were their scenes. I literally could not escape it. They lived on my For You page. Every single video was them. The chokehold they had on my For You page was inescapable. So I felt I had to read their love story. I had to see what they were about. And for 50 cents, I was like, why not? But I'm actually really excited to read this just because I am not a historical girly ever. I don't think ever is the right word, at all. So I'm kind of hesitant to read this, but I think this one is pretty easy to follow, historical romance wise. But I'll read the full thing and I'll let you know if this is a good book for a beginner's historical romance. This next book, I could not tell you a single thing that it's about. I have no clue. And I don't know what it's doing in this haul. I couldn't tell you. I have Sin by Julie Vines. I don't remember buying this book. I don't know anything about this book. I don't know why I have this book, but I do. So I had to do some research, and apparently this is the second book in the series. I did not know that, but Sin is actually the male main character's name. So, and I don't know if it's about pirates or something, but there's a lot of ye. There's nothing wrong with the way ye kiss away from ye the same day. Anyways, this is very much alpha male, protective, possessive. Once again, I don't know why I have this, but I do, and it's making it in this haul because it's another book. It literally says 2 on it. I don't know why I had to search that up. I don't know why the ye kind of intrigues me. Anyways, next up I have Somebody's Daughter, and this is a memoir by Ashley C. Ford. I actually also got this at my library's book sale for 50 cents, and it's hardcover, it's brand new, and I was shocked to see this. I'm really excited for this. I have not read it yet, but heard amazing things, especially when it first came out, and I heard it's very moving. I'm excited for this, and I can't believe I scored it for 50 cents. Oh my gosh, look at that stack. So the next two books I'm going to go by super quickly because I had already mentioned this in a video before, but if you watched my Everything I Do as a Book Girly video, I had already shared this. In that video, I took you to the library book sale and I showed you the selection of like 50 cents book that they have. So these are the two books I ended up buying at the 50 cents book sale, and I got Love Light Farms by B.K. Borson. This is the original cover that's out of print that you cannot get anywhere anymore, and it's the independent published version. I scored. This is 50 cents, and I know on Mercari people are selling it for like $100. Then I got Temper by Lane Fargo. This is a psychological thriller. People on Goodreads say you never saw plot twist coming, so there must be more than one. I'm really excited for this. I feel like it's been a long time since I read a good thriller book, and I haven't read an adult thriller book in forever. I think the last one I read was like Verity by Colleen Hoover. I think I've only read YA thriller books ever since then. So I'm really excited for this, and this one I feel like is probably gonna get in my head and I probably won't sleep like for weeks after this, but I'm excited. I already mentioned what these books are about in that video, so if you want to check it out, that'd be really cool. But there you have it. That is my gigantic book haul of old books and new books and books that were sent to me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Comment down below what videos you want to see from me, especially now that summer's here. Now that the sun is out and the weather's better, I can go little free library hunting, more book thrifting, or anything you want to see. But once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace. Here is the big famous thing we do where we try to carry all the books. I did not do it. Anyways, bye guys.